around 18. Tomorrow will be partly sunny skies with a high near 35. And on Wednesday, it'll be some rain and snow before 10 a.m. Then a chance of rain between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Chance of precipitation is 80%. Otherwise, a high near 42. On this Monday, February 23rd of 2026 at 10:45, we've got a temperature of 33 degrees with some light snow out there currently in Beaver County. That's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA, also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
Hot coffee in the morning and Frank Sparks. Now you're in the fast lane. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and streaming live on beavercountyradio.com.
All right, it is 10:46, as Noah said, and now joining us in studio is Leslie Tennant. She is from the Community College of Beaver County, and we're going to talk about a very special celebration that's going to be upcoming at the Community College of Beaver County this week. Good morning, Leslie.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How was the trip in?
Winter is back, officially. Yeah.
What were the roads like? Are they decent?
They're not too bad. They're not too bad now. Yeah.
Do you live far away? Or?
I do. I'm originally from Beaver Falls, but I live in Washington County now. So
that's a little bit of a journey.
Yeah, so that's a trek. Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about the Community College Beaver County, and it's right here in our backyard, a hidden gem a lot of people don't know about.
Right. And speaking of hidden gems, on our campus is one of the most iconic structures in Beaver County and on our campus, which is the Golden Dome. And on February 26, 1976, the dome actually opened for the first time. At that point, it was just called the Recreation Complex on our campus. But this week, on February 26, 2026, it'll be celebrating its 50th anniversary, which is crazy. Yeah. So we're really excited. The day before, on the 25th, our men's and women's basketball team is having a doubleheader. So we're using that day to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Dome and to throw a little bit of a birthday party for our campus and for the community.
That's pretty awesome. So, and we're going to be broadcasting live both the boys and the girls basketball games on Wednesday night. So that's going to be fun. What all you have planned surrounding the game on Wednesday? Yeah,
so we have a lot of activities planned that day. But it's completely free for the community to attend both games. The women's game kicks off at 5 o'clock. The men's game is at 7. In between those two games, we'll have a small ceremony where President Davis will have some remarks about the Golden Dome and its history and significance to both CCBC and Beaver County. We're going to recognize our 12 sophomores from our men's and women's basketball team. But throughout the night, we're going to have some historical displays with photos of the dome being built.
That's cool.
And free food and giveaways, some interaction and games for the crowd. During halftime, kids can go out on the court and play. So a lot of fun things going on for the community that night. Just a fun game night in celebration of 50 years of the dome being kind of the place in Beaver County for concerts and celebrations and graduations and all the things that have been
many things,
all the things that have taken place there. Yeah,
wrestling pay-per-views, you name it, it's happened. Yeah. So now the design of the dome is different in itself, and you don't see many of the how's it called, geodesic?
It is a geodesic structure. It's one of only 8 left in the country, and it was built by a gentleman named R. Buckminster Fuller. And we get, when people first come to campus, if they've never seen the dome before, we get all kinds of things. They think it's a place we store salt for the winter. They think it's Epcot-esque, like they've arrived in Disney World. So we get a lot of different reactions to the dome if they've never been to campus before. But yeah, it's a geodesic structure, one of only 8 left in the country. So pretty special place.
And it's still in very, well, I mean, obviously with maintenance, it's kept that way, but it's in very good condition and, always looks the same as when it was first built when I was a kid.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, one of our dreams, we'd love to get it back to its original golden state if we could, because it was gold to begin with. And now it's silver. But yeah, in very good shape. We do have some funds through some grants coming through the state and the government where we're going to do some repairs to the roof, et cetera. One of the big improvements over the years was air conditioning.
Right.
It didn't have air conditioning, so anytime you had any type of spring, summer event, like a graduation or commencement, it was pretty hot in there. So air conditioning was like the biggest kind of improvement over the last 50 years. And now looking to the next 50, we're ready to just to maintain it and keep it as special as it has been over the past 50 years.
Now, how long have you been at CCBC?
I've been at CCBC 24 years.
Okay.
So that even
Half
feels
of it,
strange.
yeah.
Like even half of that time, I've been on campus.
Yeah, and that's what I think would be cool eventually to get it back to that gold, just because it's always been known as the Golden Dome. And it's a very unique structure. Probably, at least to me, it's one of the most unique structures we have here in Beaver County, for sure. So, other events that are held there, you have basketball, volleyball?
Yeah, our men's and women's basketball team, our women's volleyball team.
Okay.
We hold one of the largest veterans breakfasts in the county there in November in partnership with Senator Elder Vogel. Obviously, we hold our graduations and our new student orientations. Central Valley does their graduation there. But a lot of community events as well. It is available to be rented, so we have a lot of community groups that come in and use it for large-scale events.
And last year was the facility that was used for the very first ever Ed Fest, which was a huge success, bringing all the teachers together last fall as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That was the first time we partnered with all the school districts in the county to do their professional development day at the Dome, and we even sent our employees there in the morning. We had a keynote speaker that we all participated in, and then they were able to kind of do all of their other training that day.
Does the design and the differentness of the geodesic dome, does it kind of help put CCBC on the map?
Absolutely. I think there's lots of things that put CCBC on the map, right? From our aviation program to our workforce partnerships, et cetera. But that dome is kind of the visual thing, right? That people recognize. When you think CCBC, you think of that geodesic structure on the campus. When you're pulling in on Campus Drive, that's the first thing you see. And that really kind of is the visual landmark for our campus.
So we were talking about it. You mentioned a little bit about the, air traffic control program. CCBC is more than just what goes on the main campus. Talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So obviously our main campus in Center Township, we've been there. We're going to be celebrating 60 years there this spring. But we have our Aviation Sciences Center in Beaver County, at the Beaver County Airport, and that's really the hub of all of our aviation training. And we have a great renovation project going on there where we're building a joint facility with the Beaver County Airport Authority. So that really is the place where we have students coming to do the piloting training, the air traffic control training, et cetera. Then we have a location in Washington County now that's fairly new, just a couple years old as well, because Washington County is a place that isn't served by a community college. So we have a location there where we've been starting to offer programming as well.
So how's it transitioned over the years now? Is there like online classes now that you can take and things
There
like that?
is, yeah, there is. Even our piloting program has an online program. So you can take the courses with us, the nationally recognized James M. Johnson School of Aviation Sciences. You can take all of your coursework with us, but fly with a flight provider across the state or even in a different state to get your flight hours. So we offer online classes. We offer hybrid classes where you can come in person but do part of it online. And like I said, even so far as piloting, which isn't something you'd think of, you can take online now.
Well, getting back a little bit about the 50-year anniversary of the Dome and talking about the Dome itself, I don't think there's anybody in Beaver County that doesn't know when you say the CCBC. Some people just call it the Dome now, but when you say the Golden Dome, I think everybody in Beaver County that's probably over the age of 10 knows what it is, for sure. So moving forward, is there more? You were talking a little bit about the renovations. Is there more renovations to keep it going for years to come?
There are. So through the RCAP grant that we received last year, courtesy of Representative Matt C. and others, we will be doing some major repairs, especially to the roof of the Dome. Hopefully some new bleachers, some new infrastructure for our athletics teams as well. So there's definitely plans, part of our master plan, to keep the Dome kind of going for the next 50 years.
Are there any other celebrations planned just besides the basketball games for the 50th anniversary?
Beyond the 50th anniversary, we'll be celebrating the college's 60th anniversary, so the Dome will be part of that. So we'll kind of keep this 50th birthday party going as we get ready to celebrate the 60th anniversary of CCBC as a whole this spring and summer.
I love it because, like, anybody ever says, do you know how long CCBC's been there? I was like, yeah, same year I am. So as I get old, I always remember how old I am because I just look at, the year for CCBC.
You're the same.
Yeah, right, exactly. So, all right, you want to throw those headphones on? Somebody's on the phone line and
Sure.
might have a question. Good morning on Beaver County Radio.
Oh, yeah. Hey, morning. I was lucky enough when I was young. I was too poor to go to college and took a Pell Grant and then started signing up for whatever courses I could get. And I was lucky enough that there were some visiting professors. I was in a small college, actually a junior college out in Colorado, and there were visiting professors that would come from big institutions that would stay for 6-week, 6-week seminars and whatnot. And I was lucky enough to get a good start by attending some of those. And I'm wondering, with the current political situation, Harvard is kind of caving into Trump, and there must be a lot of visiting professors that really don't want to stick around in Harvard. Are they coming to the smaller colleges and junior colleges for the visiting seminars?
Yeah, I think we especially have a lot of part-time faculty members. We have a really strong full-time faculty of about 50-some full-time faculty, but those part-time faculty members from the four-year institutions, from the workforce, really, really are important to us because they supplement that instruction and kind of give that real-world experience or that broader experience to our students who are starting at CCBC but may move on in the future to a four-year school. So we really rely on them as our part-time faculty.
Well, right. Yeah, it kind of gives some stability. I was honored. I think it was Kenneth Boulding was a famous economist in Franklin Roosevelt's administration, and to be given a good head start when I was just a freshman in junior college, it
Absolutely
set me up so that I could start to take all sorts of other economics courses.
All right. Appreciate you calling.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Wow. 724-774-1888, 843-1888. We're going to take a very short break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Patriot Home Care is now hiring caregivers. Are you a caring and compassionate individual looking for a reliable income with benefits? Then call Patriot Home Care today. Benefits include health insurance, life insurance, paid vacation after 1 year, and 1.5 times hourly pay for overtime plus holiday hours. Patriot Home Care employees provide personal care, conversation and companionship, medication reminders, light housekeeping and laundry, meal preparation, and errands. Start your career in home care today and call Patriot Home Care at 724-506-8911 or apply online at patriothomecare.org.
Eating a balanced diet can lead to good health. Having good balance can also save your life, especially if you are a part of a high-wire act. Furthermore, balanced tires on your car will run quieter and wear longer. But not all balance is good. This is Kalen from Freedom United Federal Credit Union. An existing balance on a high-rate credit card is definitely something to rid yourself of. That's why I would like to use the balance of this commercial to tell you about Freedom United's limited time Visa transfer special. Through March 31st, with approved credit, you can transfer those exorbitant balances from other credit cards and finance companies over to our low 6.99% fixed rate Visa. The special low fixed rate applies to all new balance transfers. Don't leave things hanging in the balance. Get it? Visit freedomunitedfcu.com for more details now and put a little freedom in your future. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
The warm weather is just around the corner, and now is the perfect time to call Rochester Paving and Seal Coating. Rochester Paving and Seal Coating is a fully insured, fourth-generation, locally owned and operated family business that is your one-stop shop for all of your asphalt needs. Whether it's residential or commercial paving or seal coating, Rochester Paving and Sealing has got you covered. With nearly 40 years of servicing Beaver County and the surrounding area, there is no need to call anyone else but the pros at Rochester Paving and Seal Coating. Call today for your free estimate at 724-775-3021.
Looking for a fun, flexible job opportunity? McDonald's has it. Full and part-time positions available. Get premium pay for those premium hours of opening or closing, plus insurance, 401k, tuition assistance, and more. Choose to work anywhere from 3 to 8 hours. Apply now at mchire.com.
We're at the Circuit of the Americas.
Hill now looks high. Now he looks slow. Austin Hill with a run.
It's the Focused Health 250.
Austin Hill was able to clear Ross Chastain. Chastain will follow in his tire tracks as they head to one. Jesse Love to the inside of Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed picks his way around Chastain and Hill. And for the first time, he's a race winner in the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
Saturday, February 28th at 2:30.
Reddick wins 2 in a row to open the season. This is the Monday Morning Race Recap presented by Sunoco. From NASCAR to your car, Sunoco. Performance is what we do.
Down here
Ryan Blaney gets 4 tires. Sunoco Racing Fuel.
From fueling NASCAR champions on the track for over 20 years to innovating 94 octane, the highest octane on the market. Performance is what Sunoco does.
Sunoco cans injected into the car, bubble wall is down and away.
All Sunoco fuel at the pump meets the same top-tier standards as the fuel used in NASCAR. From the track to your tank. Sunoco, the official fuel of NASCAR.
2311 racing driver Tyler Reddick led 53 of 271 laps in yesterday's Auto Trader 400 at the Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta to claim the win. His second consecutive Cup Series victory after his first in the Daytona 500 a week earlier. The win for Reddick did not come easy after getting collected in a multi-car crash early in the race. He becomes the 6th driver in Cup Series history and the first since Matt Kenseth in 2009 to win the first 2 championship races of the season. Behind Reddick at the finish was Chase Briscoe in 2nd, Ross Chastain 3rd, Carson Hocevar 4th, and Daniel Suarez completed the top 5. 6 through 10 went to Shane Van Gisbergen, Zane Smith, Bubba Wallace, Ryan Preece, and Ryan Blaney. The race saw 57 lead changes, a new track record. Only 9 of the 38 starters were not involved in one of the several multi-car crashes. Next up, the NASCAR Cup Series heads to the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas for Sunday's Duramax Grand Prix. That's the Monday morning race recap presented by Sunoco. I'm Kyle Rickey on the Motor Racing Network.
You're listening to 99.3 FM, presented by St. Barnabas, in addition to 1230 WBVP Beaver Falls. Weekday mornings were meant to drive in the fast lane. It's Frank Sparks on Beaver County Radio.
It's a little bit after 11 o'clock. And visiting with Leslie Tennant this morning. She's from the Community College of Beaver County. And we're talking about the 50th anniversary of the Golden Dome. And a big celebration is going to be happening on Wednesday night. Doubleheader basketball game. And we'll talk more about that coming up in a minute. But you've heard all the good, exciting things that are going on at CCBC. And now is somebody's chance to possibly be a part of that, right?
Classic car.
Absolutely. So we have some possible seats coming open on our Board of Trustees.
Okay.
So this is a great opportunity for a servant leader in the community to get involved on campus and to participate in our governing board.
So what's some of the qualifications if somebody wants to apply?
Yeah, so it's pretty simple in terms of how you can apply. You just need to prepare a letter of interest that tells us a little bit about how you would serve as a trustee in terms of governing the college and how you would help us advance CCBC in the community, and then also provide your professional resume. So really we're looking for a lot of diverse backgrounds. So everyone from education to finance to nonprofits, we want diverse experience on the board. So we encourage everyone who has some interest to apply.
And how do they go about doing that?
Yeah, so they can submit that letter of interest and that resume to the president's office. So you can go on our website to ccbc.edu/CCBC board for more information. And then you can submit that application packet to our president's office on the main campus.
Okay. When's that have to be done by?
March 6th.
Okay. So anybody that's interested can do that. And I will post, I posted the basketball game. I'll post this a little bit later on today as well. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. Any qualifications that you have to be on a trustee for?
No,
CCBC?
nothing specific other than a professional resume that includes your professional background, your expertise, and any technical skills that you might have.
Okay.
Just so that we can get a sense of how you might fit onto the board versus the other people in their positions that are already serving.
So what do the trustees do?
So they're the governing board for the college. So they oversee the president and the solicitor, and they're really kind of the fiscal stewards and the governing voice of our college. They meet once a month. They have committees also that they serve on in the areas of student success, board development and community engagement, and also operations and budget. So you can serve on one of those subcommittees if you have a particular interest or expertise. Then the board itself meets once a month.
No, they only serve for a certain period of time, correct?
Yeah, so they're appointed by the Beaver County Commissioners. So once we receive the applications and the board makes recommendations, the commissioners will appoint them. And then they have the opportunity when their terms come up to be reappointed or to move on if they feel like they're ready to complete their service.
Gotcha. Okay. And again, when we post this up, if you're interested, there's also going to be a QR code that you'll be able to scan on our Facebook page that you will be able to see that as well. And again, the deadline is March the 6th if you'd like to be a trustee for apply to be a trustee for the Community College of Beaver County. So, Leslie, let's talk a little bit more about that basketball game again. Now, recap everything. The 2 basketball games, the boys-girls doubleheader going on Wednesday night. Recap everything that's going to be going on that night.
Yeah, so Wednesday night, we're having a celebration game night in the Dome as part of the 50th anniversary birthday celebration. And our women's basketball team will be playing at 5. Our men's basketball team will be playing at 7. Lots of activities, free giveaways, free food, historical displays about the Dome that you can peruse, halftime entertainment, and we'll also be recognizing our sophomores in between the 2 games. It'll be sophomore recognition night as well.
I guess I should ask you who they play.
That's a great question.
You don't know either? We'll have to look it up. I mean, we're talking about the celebration. That's the main thing here. So
who's our opponent that night?
Yeah, you come home a winner anyway, so it don't matter.
Our girls team, our women's team has been on an amazing winning streak, breaking records not only for the college but for the conference as a whole. So they're really, really playing well and moving on to the championship. So I would encourage everyone to come on out and see both the men's and the women's teams in action, but also celebrate this milestone for the Dome.
Now, have the boys have won a national championship? Have the girls ever won a national championship?
I think they have.
Okay.
But it's been a while.
It's been a while. Well,
so this could be an exciting year.
Yeah, this is the year. And
in more ways than one, yeah.
And then in the spring, in the fall, next fall, you've got something exciting coming as well. We found out a couple months ago, soccer coming to CCBC.
Yes. So the old baseball softball field's being converted into a soccer field, and we'll be offering men's soccer in the fall, hoping to add women's the following year. And also it'll be a great facility that the community can run out to. I know travel teams, especially for soccer, are popular and they need more spaces to practice and play. So it'll be an opportunity for the community to use it as a resource as well.
That's awesome. If anybody'd like to get more information about CCBC, how can they do that?
You can go to our website at ccbc.edu.
All right. And as always, we thank you. One of our huge sponsors of Friday night football, all the basketball and high school sports in general with the CCBC players of the game. We appreciate that partnership, and some of the kids, they love it when they're getting recognized as CCBC players of the game. They're like, really? And you're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, that's cool. So they love it. So we appreciate that partnership as well.
Well, we appreciate you having us. Thank you.
All right. We get out there Wednesday night. Everything gets started, doors open at 4 o'clock?
Doors open at 4, yeah.
All right. And enjoy a fun evening celebrating the Golden Dome at the Community College of Beaver County. High school or college basketball would be a nice place to have, like the high school playoffs instead of, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Heck with the Peterson Event Center. Let's put them down here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, right. So, all right. We appreciate it, Leslie. And get out and support CCBC and the girls and boys team as they will be playing on Wednesday night. We'll have live coverage starting here on Beaver County Radio at 5:30, and we'll have both games for you as well. So, thanks, Leslie.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right. Noah's coming up with news here in a minute on Beaver County Radio.
Just call me, Dave Rodenbaugh, and my team at the Pennsylvania Hot Rod Company. The full-service hot rod shop offers it all. Everything from custom fabrication and restoration to regular maintenance and collision repair. With over 40 years of experience, there isn't a job too big or too small. The Pennsylvania Hot Rod Company's enclosed trailer service ensures safe transit for your ride during any season. The Pennsylvania Hot Rod Company is located at 6th Street in Beaver Falls. Visit pahotrod.com or call 412-719-4950.
Character becomes a part of everything we do. It's who we are, and McGee Heating and Air Conditioning's good character has been at the forefront of the service they've offered for generations now. Dedication, honesty, and talent are a part of everything they do. So if it's keeping you cool or keeping you warm, McGee has what it takes to do the right thing. Call McGee Heating and Air Conditioning, family owned and operated, Main Street in Aliquippa. McGee Heating and Air Conditioning is happy to sponsor Pick of the Litter.
Beaver County Transit Authority connects you to where you want to be. The doctor's office or well-deserved shopping spree will take you to wherever you please. Safe, no fuss, leave the driving to us. Hop on, adventures coming your way. Beaver County Transit Authority, BCTA. ride the bus.
BCTA Connect, your ride to out-of-county destinations, is live now. You can book a trip as soon as today to destinations in Cranberry, Wexford, Warrendale, Boone, Sewickley, Leetsdale, and more with the BCTA Connect mobile app. For medical, employment, or any other trip need, BCTA connects you to out-of-county stops. Download the free app today.
Beaver County Transit Authority, BCTA. Ride the bus.
Looking for meaningful part-time work with weekends off? ABC Transit is hiring school bus drivers across 9 locations in Allegheny, Beaver, Butler, and Lawrence counties. Enjoy morning and afternoon hours that fit your schedule. Perfect for parents, retirees, or anyone seeking extra income. ABC Transit offers CDL training